Hi Virgos, welcome to your reading for 2019. How you guys doing? How was Christmas? I hope you had a lovely time. Of course, if you were celebrating. So we're going to do an overall spread for the new year that's starting in, I think, 3 days. Yes, 3 days. Oh my God, it's going so quickly. So 3 days left on the calendar. Getting ready for this new year. And I'm starting off with a Moonology card from the Moonology Oracle card deck. It's like such a beautiful deck, and I felt drawn to use them today for the first time on my channel. So curious what's coming out for you guys. Let's see. Virgo 2019. Very specific card that wants to come out. I feel. There we go. Beautiful. We have a new moon in Pisces card for you guys. Meditate and contemplate. That's a big theme for you guys this year. And I was actually meditating on you guys before I started this reading. And I think it's very fitting because going to start off the year with eclipse season, and I think a lot of readers are speaking about it, and the first eclipse will happen on the 5th and the 6th of January, and that will happen in you guys' 5th house. So a lot of energy around your creativity, about your talents, your gifts, about children and young people, romance, getting started as an entrepreneur, wanting to start your own business, wanting to make changes when it comes to your business, maybe that's already existing. A lot of energy towards that. A lot of energy towards, okay, what do I need? What do I actually really need to make me happy? And what are the things that I've tried to add to my life to fill it up? Sort of fill a void. I feel for some of you guys, not for everybody, but for some of you guys you do. Then on the 21st of January, depends on where you're at, you have another lunar eclipse in your 12th house. So that is all about going within and seeing what's there. So that's a beautiful card that you guys got. It's like meditate and contemplate. It's very important this year for you to stay on the right pathway, the one that gives you fulfillment, the one that makes you feel whole, the one that makes you feel balanced and safe and secure and fulfilled. Like a lot of fulfillment, spiritual fulfillment, a lot of purpose. I'm feeling you guys want to really feel one with purpose, with your purpose. What is your soul's destiny? I'm hearing what are you supposed to do? And I feel more and more we're going, like the more we're going into 2019, you guys feel more and more an urge to find that and to really walk that pathway. So that's very powerful and beautiful, Virgo, because I think once you feel very connected to what you do, it just gives you so much energy and also send out so much light to people around you, which will motivate others as well. Very beautiful. Also, while I was meditating on you guys' energy, I got this vision of how do I say that? You guys looking at, let me think. I want to put this in the right way. The Virgos, like you guys, you guys are known for reacting in a certain way to emotions and dealing with them, and that's just the way you are, and it's the way you cope with life or with life challenges or with other people's emotions or with other people's opinions and with experience in life and wisdom and life lessons and heartbreaks, hardship, like all of those things, right? You guys have a certain Virgo way to deal with that, to cope with it, which is very very powerful in a lot of ways, because there's not many signs that can cope with things the way you guys cope with it, in a delicate way but also so effective, right? It's your way, it's the way that comes natural to you. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just different than, for example, from a water sign. And some of you guys have a lot of water in your chart, and then it's sort of collapsing sometimes you feel you should go within and really dive deep into the emotions, and another side of you is trying to pull you out constantly, so you never really get a chance to tap into the surface of it, like the under the surface of it, the depth of the emotions that you feel, and sort of like keep going, keep going, keep going. um what I feel, what I got when I was meditating, is what you will have this year is sort of a meditation or a contemplation on why is it that people feel things like that, with that depth, with in that way. Why is it that they feel and act like that and come from that place? And I feel it's not like you're judging yourself for like doing it in a different way, or judging them for doing it in their way. It's just like you're fascinated by it, almost a like you want to sort of understand it on a deeper level, which it is very fascinating. I see you guys sort of wanting to move more towards that, and also coming more in contact with your emotions and your things. So that's powerful, really powerful, Virgo. um Let me see what else did I got for you guys. Be careful with back pain this year. So this year, um, I feel for some of you guys will feel like sort of a pinch in the back, like between the shoulder blades and a little bit lower. And I feel that you should really be careful with that. Like make sure the moment you feel that, and it's just continuing on for a longer period of time, go and see somebody that has, that does something with that, like a doctor or something like that. Also, some of you guys, you could start with back pain, and it's actually needing to check out your kidneys. So also go and see a doctor for that. So I'm not trying to scare you guys at all. It's not like anything life dangerous or something. It's just like your body will be very active this year. It's like, okay, I have this. We need to work on that. We need more rest, or we need this or that. I'm gonna make sure you know this, so I will not stop urging you, or like giving you signals until we go and see somebody, until we go and fix that, and acknowledge it and not neglect it. Like it has a lot to do with self-love as well, and your body is very on point this year with making sure that you know that there's something off, or you need rest or a break. Like it's not going to let you go on, go on, go on, because it just won't. It's just not the year for that. So giving you a heads up on front, okay? They were very clear about that. There will also be some of you guys that I feel felt sort of, well, I think it's something that's been continued. It's not something that's going to start necessarily next year. But if you have been feeling pretty lost, and a lost feeling, but more of like un unhappy. And what is unhappy, right? You could be dealing with depression and all of that, but it also could be a feeling of I'm good, I'm safe, I'm secure, but I'm not happy. Like I don't feel things. I feel numb all the time, and I just want purpose in life, or I need something else. That's something that's not for all of you guys. So just keep following the path you're walking. If it feels good to you, keep going, because you're on the right track. But there are some of you guys that I need to talk about. I see you guys are starting to practice minimalism in the year of 2019. You're going to find a sense of freedom to really go back to the core and really look at things like in your surrounding, in your habits, in your lifestyle, and really cutting back to like the minimum of things and really the necessary things. And that's going to make you feel so free for some reason. It's going to give you like a sense of freedom. this is not for all of you, but I want to make sure that I give you guys a side note. So if you're starting to, like, I don't know, maybe in March, April, you start to feel more connected to that, it will be definitely a good step for you. So I'm just gonna give you guys a heads up. It's like getting the green light from the angels and the universe on that. So if you start to feel a notch towards that in this year, keep following that, because there's actually a sense of freedom in that. Very beautiful. I wanted to make sure I give you guys a heads up. Also, a lot of more romance this year. A lot of chance for more romance in your life. Yeah, romance could be with your love interest, your partner in life, but it could also most definitely be doing things more from the heart, and really feel connected to things that are more of like a love level. It could be friendships that deepen, it could be family situations, could be connecting to different groups. Like I feel some of you guys will find like your soul tribe this year, and really feel connected to those people. Just because your family is your blood and it's blood related, and yeah, it's your family because you got born into it, doesn't mean that those are the only people you can call family in your life. A lot of times, beautiful Virgo, a lot of times you feel maybe more connected to your family in law, could be, or to like a friendship that's been there for so long, it's almost like he or she is your sister or brother, and that's just, I'm gonna go with the fallout, okay? Beautiful. Okay, I need to make sure I do this in the right way. So basically, I feel you guys are really deepening your soul's connection, so that's very beautiful. Very beautiful. Okay, so I need 3 more cards. That's the first one. Okay, beautiful. Virgo, 2 more cards, please. For Virgo, 2 more cards. That's okay. What's the outcome? Wow. Powerful success. So, that's it. More extra cards. Yeah, okay, good. That's something we can work with. Look at your bottom of the deck. Ace of Cups with the Ace of Swords. So that's good. So, a lot of thinking, a lot of headspace, which is totally normal because you guys are connected through the headspace. A lot of things go through that headspace of yours, which is good. Okay, so starting off the year to decide doing things that make you feel good. Sharing moments with people that are also on the same line, I feel, as you, that make you feel welcome, that make you feel home, that make you feel connected. I'm feeling so beginning of the year is really focused on, okay, I'm gonna cut down to the chase. Who's in my life that's just draining? Who's in my life that's actually adding? And really looking at that from a deeper level, and also be really ready to distance yourself from certain people or situations or work situations that do no longer serve you at all, are only taking from you instead of giving. So there's this search for balance, which is you're gonna find, because the way you step into this new year is like it's my way or the highway this year. Almost, right? It's not negative. I like to see Virgo step up to for yourself and work things. You're ready to make it a year where it's about feeling good. You see what's under there? Feeling good. About fulfilling. So what makes sense to your heart, instead of other people's opinions, or the way they like to see things for you or whatever. It's about feel good. It's doing the things that make you feel good and make you feel whole. Very, very beautiful. So by the time springtime comes along, You're gonna receive a gift from the universe because you're working and coming from a place of self-love. This is self-love, knowing what is worth your time and energy and giving it, of course, equal give and take, right? Exchange of energy and love, of course. But knowing what is your balance, like your boundary, knowing what is the boundary of giving and what is the boundary of taking. And the universe is instantly picking up on that. It's like, oh, okay, Virgo, I see you. Let me give you this tool, let me hand you this thing, so you can actually move forward on this thing. So I see you breaking off something in by the time of spring. Could be a job, could be a relationship. Not 100% sure. It's a general reading, so could be, like I said, a person or a situation. Something is coming to an end because it's no longer serving you. It's no longer part of your life journey. It's not helping you anymore. So you're deciding to really let something go. Could be a fire sign, but it could also be like a Scorpio or something. Um, what I feel is that you're ready to let certain belief systems go, and that's giving you the power to move forward and to really have like this rebirth moment in during springtime. There's this fire sign. I feel could be some moon rising, so don't pin it down too much to the fire sign element, but there's this person. There's this person that's just trying to keep you there, like it's trying to keep you the same way you were all this time. It's trying to sort of talk back sense into you, talk back an illusion back into you. Be very careful during the springtime who you're actually communicating these life changes with. People that are with you, that are celebrating your changes and transformations with you, or people that are actually trying to stop you from this transformation and rebirth. It's like, yeah, I know it feels good, but are you sure? Like, are you sure you got all the details figured out, Virgo? And you're like, I'm a Virgo. Of course I got details covered, but I'm also living my life. I'm also, taking a chance on myself and taking a chance on the universe and trying to have faith in that, Sorry, chariot fell down. But and it's just like that person that's just always there, but it's there to sort of you reclaiming your own power. It's only strengthening your um your feeling and your ability to go and face this change like a boss. It really is only strengthening you. So there's just a little obstacle in springtime, but it's here to make sure, like, to make yourself more sure about yourself and about what you want and where you want to go. So basically that's it. I feel if that's that minimalism part was applying to you, that will happen during springtime, I'm feeling. So, let me see. I feel for some of you guys, that the people that are single, you are going to have a water sign coming towards you. Like I said, could be someone rising, but I feel a very strong water sign energy. Somebody's very emotional, mature, is really in touch with his inner self and knowing, what is making him or her happy, and are really coming from a place of a big heart, right? Very aligned. You're very fascinated by this person and the way they do it. Like I spoke about in the beginning, right? About interest in why people feel certain things on a certain level and why you feel that differently, and how you're having this little red button you can push to sort of add some way to cope with it, and a lot of people don't have that red button. So that person is actually teaching you how to come and plan life from a place of your heart. and doing things because simply it makes you feel good isn't maybe the smartest decision when it comes to money and security. No. Does it make you happy? Yes. Then let's go for it. I feel you sort of fascinating by this person. Um, Also, what I feel is that if you're having dealing with a Scorpio during this year, this person could first come really from a place of, oh, I think you're so attractive, and I think, it's like really that energy of like very physical focus, like you have a beautiful body, and every time they say something positive about you, it's like about your outside appearance, right? Very feeling like a lot of love making and physical connection and touch. That's sort of like the way they express love to you, but it's not enough. So what I feel is that they're transforming themselves from like a fiery passion towards you to like a deeper sense of love towards you. So that's like for the people who are dealing with like a Scorpio energy, I feel. I'm trying to read in multiple ways because I'm reading for so many people. So I'm just trying to implement. That's definitely for somebody out there. That person, I'm not 100% sure if you will go for it because it's like a still unknown energy, because you still have free will, of course, but the option is there. I do see them deepening their sense of feelings towards you for some reason. It's very, okay, very powerful. So, what I see is that by the time summer and during summertime, you're really ready to like this water sign really wants to like offer you something, like plan something with you, going deeper. So maybe you met somebody in the beginning of the year, maybe you're in a relationship with a water sign. This person wants to make like a deeper connection to you, and is handing you something, but I feel for some reason you're not ready yet to take that leap of faith. It's like somebody coming towards you. This could be vice versa, apply to your situation. It could be that you're ready for more and more deepening connection, and this other person is willing to offer you something back, but it's not on the same level. I feel that you guys are not completely on the same level. So there's somebody that's getting disappointed in that situation because one of you guys is not ready to go that deep. I can't say right now who it is going to be, but there's one in the party that is going to feel like they're ready to offer you something. It's just you're not on the same level yet. It is growing there, but it's not on the same level yet. So I know that could bring disappointment for the other person or for you, but don't worry because I see it being successful in the end. Okay. It just takes some more time. I feel like you could be dealing with somebody that you really like and I really like you back, but they're still healing from a past relationship. They're still healing certain scars, and they are going to, in the end, get on a chariot with you and really are ready to build this future. But I'm seeing that it's just all they need is some time. That's what I'm getting. Time to heal. And I feel the more you come into contact with your emotions this year, the better you are in understanding that this is a process, and that doesn't, and it's, they don't have a rock bottom that they can push. They just need healing time and comfort. So that's it. That's what I'm getting for that. Yes. So for the other people, by the time for like I said, like July, August, you really you really evolved when it comes to having that deeper understanding about following your heart in life and doing things from the heart. You're almost like you're like a king of cups in that by then. It's not like you're a page or something. It's like, no, I'm the king. Like I got this whole thing under control now. Like this is exciting, okay? Like I feel alive. I feel vibrant. I feel all kinds of things that I didn't feel before. That's what I feel like with this king of cups. It's like, yes, and now I'm ready to take over in this world because I removed all limitations from my mind space. I'm not there anymore. I'm here, creating from here. And what you're creating is really beautiful. I don't think that the summer is really um I don't think you're really ready in the summer to get up and start manifesting it yet, like really putting it into action. But I do see you, in the Virgo way, going over certain details, but also allowing your heart to be part of the party, and manifesting from that. So powerful. You have some things to work through. I feel there will be an experience coming to you that's going to let you tap back in. That's like fall season. It's going to help you tap back in into releasing certain pain, certain disappointment from the heart. And that's going to be so good for you because look, by the end of the year, how you're marching into 2020 is powerful, Virgo. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wow, even the Four of Swords. Very, very beautiful. So, your challenge is getting out of that head and tapping into that heart this year. Doing things that make you feel good. You get the green light from the universe, Virgo. You got this. Use your watery energy. If you have any water in your chart, use it. Don't let the people that are connected to your old system and your old life affect this road you're on right now. This person, this water sign, could most definitely be a Cancer energy as well. But like I said, it's general. If you, by the way, I do offer personal readings for 2019. It's no obligation at all, but I wanted to make sure that if somebody would like one, that the option is there. You can still order it until 31st of December, and you'll receive it between the 1st and the 15th of January. So, just so you guys know. No, not this deck. I'm sorry. I'm going to pick up the Goddess Guidance deck. This is your card. Start delegating is your card. I'm going to read it. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. Beautiful. Green Terra. You can ask Green Terra for help this year. You see? Help. Connecting. You don't have to do everything by yourself. So, if you're lost for an answer, you can ask her for an answer. You can ask other people for help this year. It's also an act out of self-love if you're open to ask help from others because you feel that you're worthy enough of asking help from others. That's very important. I know, guys, as a Virgo, you'd rather do everything by yourself because you just like it done right. I know, I have a Virgo moon. I'm the same. I'm the same. I did learn in life to help, allow people to help me and starting to hate it less, to give my power away. It's totally fine now. I'm not, but back in the days, I was the worst to help move. Like, I wanted to do the whole moving myself. I just, it's not that I'm, it's not like we are, you know, over OCD'd or something. It's just more like it makes more sense to do it in certain ways. Why would people do it in like put kitchen stuff in a box where that is from the living room? It does not make any sense. So as long as they do things that make sense, ask help from others. Okay? Ask her help this year. I'm sorry, I'm a little goofy today. So thank you, Virgo, so much for your patience on this reading. I just really needed some time to make sure I was in the right energy to do this for you guys because I feel I just always find it very important to give the best reading I can possibly do. Thank you so much for the love and support throughout this entire year. I appreciate every single one of you. Virgo, you guys have really like you guys really came through during this year. This was my first year on YouTube, and it was an amazing journey, and especially because I got a chance to understand Virgo on a deeper level, really helped me with my own moon sign as well. So thank you so much, guys. I hope to see you in a new year. Happy New Year. Happy have a lot of fun on New Year's Eve. Please be safe. Don't drink and drive. Get somebody who doesn't drink, you know. And just be safe. I love you guys to the moon and back, and I'll see you in 2019. Bye, Virgo. Love you. Bye.